Mr. Starmer is going to talk to the EU, and there must be a case for saying, let's at least try to make it smoother, because it's a big market, it's close to us. We know that since Brexit, trade with the EU's fallen. That's helped our economy to stutter. Surely there must be some advantages to having this better relationship, and you seem to be suggesting that yourself.
Yeah, as I said, it's always good to remove friction. Some of those frictions were imposed not as a consequence of Brexit, but by individual countries within the EU pursuing particular agendas. Okay, so we've laid down some very clear lines as to what we think. If you're going to have those conversations, the government should.
I want to come to that, but I just want to be clear that if the opportunity arose, you would support a close trading relationship with the EU.
Subject to our clear red lines, and it's important to know what they are. So no return to freedom of movement, no additional finances leaving this country, no rule taking again from European courts. There's always been conversations. There's been conversations under each Conservative previous administration to try and remove some of those frictions. They were not necessarily consequences of Brexit, but they were things that the EU imposed, because essentially it's quite protectionist.
The reason I'm asking you about this is that since Brexit, it's pretty clear that opinion in the country has changed. Let me show you this. When people are asked whether we should rejoin the EU, whether we should have a closer relationship, it's pretty unequivocal. 55% think we should rejoin. Half think we should join a single market if we were able to rejoin a customs union. And most of all, 62% think Brexit was a failure.
Well, I don't think Brexit was a failure. I think, first of all, the ability to make one's own laws, which is something that most modern states have, is never a failure. That's part of democracy. Secondly, we've already seen some real benefits from Brexit. We've concluded 73. Well, with 73, I'm just going to go on to that. 73 trade deals in the area that I was responsible for in government.
Yeah, but most of those were rollovers. They existed before, and all you did was roll them over.
And many were, and many weren't. As responsible for our financial services industry, one of our biggest industries in the UK, something that we really, really depend on growing our economy, I was able, as the UK minister, to make a whole set of improvements to improve the competitiveness of our financial services because of those Brexit freedoms that we had. Otherwise, we were a rule taker, one of 28 countries, making